Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now in my neck of the woods in the old UK, it's super duper windy. The sun's coming out, going in, coming out, going in, okay? But the wind is pretty strong at the moment. Of course, I did see, was it on YouTube? I never clicked on it, but you know, they were saying that in England and Wales that there was going to be, real high winds and, you know, things like this anyway. So, well, we're not surprised, are we, my delicious little babies? No. Anyway, if you do enjoy the video today, if you'd like to please click on the like and thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, well, what have we got for you? Okay, something important I want to say, because what it is, you've got David G. Mahoney on BitChute, okay? Now, what it is, he's selling, like natural medicines, okay? And he does it on his channel on BitChute, BRTCHUTE, okay? And, he sells a number of different things, which of course, you know, is not chemical based. It is all like natural from plants and everything, okay? And he works with somebody else, to provide these lovely, wonderful remedies to the public, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, he covers, you know, because I know it's not a very nice topic, my delicious little babies, but sometimes we have to mention certain things. There's medicines which help with cancer and with lots of different conditions, okay, my delicious little babies. Now another really good one, because I like David Mahoney, not in that way, yes, but I like it, you know, when he puts out his little videos, do you know what I mean? But if you go on to he talks about the latest to do with it's the Sound of Freedom film as well. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, because there's a lot of talk about this, but I'd heard about this over a few years ago now, okay, that film, okay, before it was ever released. Now then, the other one, my delicious little babies, is because they're both so lovely, Lee Dawson, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, not in that way. Now, you can find Lee Dawson, okay, and his work colleague and friend, Dave. You can actually find the videos on Charlie Ward, oh God bless him, and of course, you know, not in that way, Charlie Ward TV, okay, my delicious little babies. So you can also find Lee there and Dave. Now, what it is, Lee sells these patches and these gels, okay, and they're extremely excellent, for us, what the flipping name does for humans. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So please, you know, what I like to do, sorry, my delicious little babies, is, just to give out as much information, and also to do my best to, I mean, I cannot make anybody do these things. I cannot force anybody, but it's to give you alternatives to very sadly, sorry, what's been put on the world, which, and there are many things that are really just not good for us at all. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So that's why I advertise, do you see? But they're both, lovely gentlemen, and there we are. But like I said, not in that way, not in that way. And they do try to help, the public. God bless. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? So well worth, taking a look at, okay? Because you might find, if it's not yourselves personally, my delicious little babies, you might be able to find, there we are, something to help somebody who you know. Do you see? Okay, my delicious little babies. I mean, you do have to pay for it, but I say that, at the end of the day, if others out there, want to stay healthy, do you know what I mean? Well, there are alternatives, my delicious little babies. So it's just to let you know that, okay? So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice, little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright, yes. It's jumper weather because, it's just flipping crap weather, isn't it? In my neck of the woods in the old UK. It may differ in other places, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, so I see that, that little twat Macron, that he got booed, didn't he, by his public in France. Good, because he's proved himself to be a shat. I don't know whether he's a flipping president or prime minister, whatever he flipping is. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, he has proved himself to not be a very good leader, hasn't he? When you've got all different things going on in France, looting, all different things. Well, it's just vile. I mean, to have that done to their country. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? And of course, I already know that this is not just about pensions, my delicious little babies. There's a lot more, there we are, to this. Do you see? But really, I said it before, I say it again, as long as ones keep others in these putrid governments, well, as long as they do it, well, this kind of shat's just, going to continue, my delicious little babies. And then in another place, you had that little twat flipping Zelensky, didn't you? Yes. He's not so popular now, is he? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? He's not so popular at all. Okay? Well, when he's going round with the begging bowl, asking for all of these weapons and all of these other things, do you see what I mean? Well, eventually, others are going to get, there we are, mighty peed off with him. So he's not, very clearly, a very likeable character, is he? My delicious little babies. So to see him get blanked, I was highly delighted. And it looked very much to me as well as if his missus wasn't really paying much attention to him. Do you know what I mean? So, well, it's just amazing to see how, let's just say, the tables turn, shall we say? Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? Oh, something else I want to say, yes. So, so we just got to watch the flex, okay? Oh, sorry, that was it. Then I heard that, what was it this morning? Now it's raining. If it's raining, it's raining. Now it's raining. My delicious little babies. So, this is the sharp weather that we got. Anyway. Then I heard that, is it Joe Biden? Only from what I heard, that Joe Biden, well, he's authorised, is it 3,000 troops? Well, I mean, in reality, what troops are going to want to go to Ukraine? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's absolutely flipping pelting it down now, my delicious little babies. Flipping bucketing it. Really pees me off, Anyway, So yes, I mean, if you look at it, what troops really want to go to Ukraine? Because the way that I see it, my delicious little babies, I do try to follow what I can, okay? I'm not, you know, I mean, I really cannot stand this flipping word, flipping expert, but I'm no flipping expert on all of this, yes? But to me, I've followed enough to know that Ukraine, well, lost. Do you say? So what would be the point in sending another 3,000? See the numbers, 3. My delicious little babies, yes? And really, what planet is Joe Biden on? Well, we all know, don't we? Because we know that he's a little puppet on a string for we know who. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Just let me have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Yeah, so it seems that it's all going on. Well, really, I mean, to me, it's just so sad, you know, because you got the soldiers passing away, not all of them, but, you know, passing away and all this. Do you see what I mean? I mean, this war should just stop. There we are. Do you see? But, you know, without the war, well, they cannot make a ka-ching, because they certainly do not have any regard for anybody's life. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Now then, something else I want to say. So, on David G. Mahoney's BitChute videos, yes, he actually showed a clip where he was interviewing this woman, and it's called the perimenopause. Now, me personally, my delicious little babies, okay, this is just me personally, right? So I'm not here to, you know, embarrass any dear men and gentlemen out there, okay? But, you know, myself, I do talk about different things. And anybody who's been so kind enough to follow me or click on the like, so thank you, you will know that I cover different topics and subjects. Anyway, so it's talking about the perimenopause. Now, me personally, I did research myself into the old all of this, yes, menopause and all this, yes. Well, I personally, there we are, have already heard of it, perimenopause, okay? But there will be many dear women and dear ladies out there who haven't heard about it, okay? So this is just like, what it is basically, okay, is like, for me, I'm going through the menopause, okay? So it's like a flipping roller coaster, up and a down and around a flipping bend with me. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. And me personally, well, I just do not feel that it's a very nice experience for a woman or a lady to go through. No, I do not. But the perimenopause is before the actual menopause, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, you see, for me, I go on like where I go on, okay? Quack, quack, go. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And, you know, if you just keep reading, you will find out information. So for any delicious little ladies and delicious little women, not in that way out there, well, you know, if you're going through this or you know somebody is, you know, going through it, well, you know, it might pay you to, because he's going to put, I think, the little video out about this interview with this dear woman. So yeah, that'll be well worth a good watch as well, my delicious little babies, yes. But no, it's not a very nice experience going through the old menopause. Mind you, it's not a very nice experience going through your monthlies either, on your menstrual cycle. No, it is not. I mean, for myself, honestly, I could be so flipping grumpy. It's just flipping unreal. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's not that. It's all the pain, you know, like in your tummy. you know, and it just aches. Do you see? And then you've got it all coming out of you. So it's not a very nice experience. And especially like, you know, like going on holiday and things like that, then you know, say to yourself, oh, well, I hope I do not flipping start my menstrual cycle. Otherwise, you won't be able to go like swimming or, you know, enjoy things. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? So that part of it, I am rather happy there we are about, okay? Because for me personally, and you see, I do not mind talking about these things, my delicious babies. For me personally, I have not had a menstrual cycle for months and months and months. No, just have another sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So that side of it, you know, I am rather there we are happy about. But with the menopause, I mean, some women, and I do genuinely feel for these dear women, dear ladies. Do you understand me? I mean, they have a flipping right horrible time of it. Do you know what I mean? And of course, some of them have resorted to taking, you know, other medications, you know, to try to control it. With me, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm really a moody woman. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I've got something to say, my delicious little babies, I will say it. Do you know what I mean? But moody, no, I would not have myself down as moody. But where I do get irritated with this old menopause, my delicious little babies, is when all of a sudden I just sort of go boiling hot. Just, you know, just out and there we are, nowhere. I mean, the heat, it's like my forehead is just flipping burning. Do you know what I mean? And then I have to strip myself off, you know, my clothes and everything, because I just get too hot. And sometimes, I say sometimes, but not very often, sometimes I may get a little bit irritable. Do you understand what I mean? Like something which should not irritate me, all of a sudden, there we are, just irritates me. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? But, I mean, David G. Mahoney, God bless him, do you know what I mean? Because it is true. I mean, if anybody's married, you know, and I'm not saying this against dear women, dear ladies now, but if anybody's married to a woman, you know, going through this, okay, well, I suppose it can, there we are, seem like a bit of a nightmare. Do you understand what I mean? It's like, you know, if you're a man, it's like, and I've seen it actually, there we are over my decades, do you know what I mean? Yes? If you're a man, well, you simply just do not know if you're in the park of the pictures, because whatever you say, you know, their missus, there we are, would be as moody as flipping F. Do you understand what I mean, Martin Stick Baby? So, you know, I've seen it, there we are. And, you know, they say, oh, you know, my wife's going through this. Do you understand what I mean? So, you know, I suppose that's a good thing for me about being single. My delicious little babies going through all of this. Do you see what I mean? Because I really just do not feel that I would really be probably a good girlfriend. Do you understand what I mean? Because, I mean, please don't get me wrong, you know, I feel as if I must be, well, I started it when I was 47 and I'm 50 in a couple of months' time. Do you see what I mean? So I seem to be getting over the worst of it. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But at the beginning, it was a flipping nightmare. It was for me anyway. But the one thing, there we are, I refused to do was go to the quack. I thought, no, I thought I will deal with it myself. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But of course, you know, it might even be my genes, you know what I mean, on my mother's and father's side. Oh, God rest my beautiful dear mama bear. How I love you so. You know, it's probably my genes as well. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. So in a way, I'm glad that I'm going through it now. There we are, rather than a bit older, if you know what I mean. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could probably have another year of it. But, you know, it hasn't been, for me, personally, I wouldn't say the worst thing in the world. Do you know what I mean? Compared to some women. And when I used to look at TikTok, you know, months and months ago, oh, my life, you know, say a woman had just come up on my feed, oh, God bless her. And she'd be in tears, she'd be crying, all sorts. Because I suppose when you're going through it, I suppose you can get a little bit, for some dear women, dear ladies, a bit emotional. You know, just crying for no reason. You know, they've no idea why they're crying. Do you see? Well, I suppose it happens, doesn't it? Yeah, me personally, it hasn't happened with me. I just suffered more of the pain in my tummy. Do you know what I mean? Which was really uncomfortable. Do you see? And then, you know, you never know when you're going to, you know, come on your menstrual cycle if you're not. Do you understand what I mean? So there was just that bit. But no, I wouldn't say that I've had a really raw deal of it. No, not like some dear women, dear ladies. God bless them all. But yes, I mean, it is a topic and a subject where I do feel that maybe, you know, for some, you know, because some do talk about it, but I just feel that more needs to maybe, there we are, talk about it. Do you know what I mean? But it seems to be between husbands and wives or girlfriends or boyfriends, yes, that it seems, you know, there's certain topics or subjects, you know, where maybe men are not, I'm not talking about every single man, because you can get some super duper, there we are, understanding, sorry, dear gentlemen or dear men, and they're really, really, you know, compassionate and understanding. Do you know what I mean? And I happen to know rather a lot of men who are actually very understanding towards their wives and girlfriends. But then you've got the other side of things where men simply just do not want to talk about these things. And I just feel if they did that more with their wives or their girlfriends, I actually feel that the wives and girlfriends would feel better. And I also feel that the husbands and boyfriends would feel better because there we are, they have more of an understanding. I mean, they cannot fully understand because they're a man and a gentleman, do you say? But they would have more of an understanding of what their wives or girlfriends are going, there we are, through. Do you see? Because it can make you up and down. I mean, I have gone through that, but like I said, not the major that some dear women, dear ladies have. Do you see? So that's why I feel that I'm coming out the other end of it. Do you see? But yeah, it's just something I just wanted to say, really. My delicious little babies. Yes. Not a lot really to say, really. Oh, there is something else. When I was listening to Lee Dawson and Dave, you know, because one of my beautiful and delicious little friends of over 30 years, yes, well, her youngest son, he used to, not youngest son, middle son, okay? God bless them all. They're such a lovely little family, you know. Well, he used to watch The Simpsons a lot. You know, you know, around that time, everybody with the old Simpsons. Just me personally, I just wasn't into anything like that. Do you see what I mean? But anyway, but when you look at the, you know, the Simpsons, well, it seems very much to me, my delicious little babies, that they were done saying it, weren't they? You know, it's like what we're seeing, there we are, going on in the world now. Do you see? Just like, you know, when you look at all these films, you know, I mean, you know, it's like telling a story, isn't it? My delicious little babies, yes. And on Lee Dawson's and Dave's video, they're actually showing where Dave had found a video and it was a film, I think it was, when was this film? Back in 2006, okay? And they were saying at that time in this film that they wanted, you know, to get, they're like actors and actresses, yes, to get, you know, globally down to 500 million. But of course, you know, I've been talking about it. There we are. Others have been talking about it. Do you see what I mean? And of course, the WEF, you know, they were very blatant talking about it. World Economic Forum. Well, they were very blatant. Do you see that, you know, this is what they were hoping to achieve? But to me, and the way that I see things, they will not be able to pull this off. My delicious little babies, no. Okay, just like, you know, that king, oh yeah, King Charles, him as well. I mean, I've seen all this days ago, do you know what I mean? Getting booed in Scotland, you know, and they're all, you know, shouting, "Not my king." Yeah, because he'll never be any of our kings. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes? But he was the one who was stood with that putrid little creature, that little critter, flipping Sadiq Khan, you know, to push the button, you know, all to do with 2030. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? And of course, it's not looking good in London to do with the ULEZ either. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? I mean, since when can they push all of these things through and not give the public any chance or opportunity to say what they want to say? My delicious little babies, do you see? But of course, if you look at this, look how many there are businesses and to do with work that it's going to affect. Do you see? This is just another crock of sharp. This is just another way to make ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change. Do you see? My delicious little babies. And finally, what I want to say, you know, when you look at these Just Stop Oil, you know, these little orange people, my delicious little babies. I don't know about you, but next time, you know, if you happen to look on YouTube, you only have to type in the Just Stop Oil because it's all over the place on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? And you'll find it on BitChute and different places. Do you see? But when they're walking, well, they're walking like, to me, like zombies. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's really hard for me to explain what I mean. But of course, you know, more and more are getting Marty flipping effing peed off. There we are with them. Do you see? I mean, I seen one the other day where there was a woman and they were going to miss their plane. Oh, she was getting well flipping mad with them. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. There's another man pushing them all out the way. Everybody's just had enough of this shart. My delicious, there we are, little babies. Just had enough of this shart. And of course, I should imagine that not one of those Just Stop Oil have actually done any research at all into this. Do you see? And they're just standing there holding up their, you know, what they want to say. Do you see? But it's a crock of shart, as we all very well know. Do you see? Just like, you know, these EVs, electric vehicles, I call them silly little Lego electric cars. Do you see what I mean? Well, they're not doing very well either, are they? Do you see? So it seems that there is a lot, it seems, going on. My delicious little babies, yes. And finally, so I keep saying finally, don't I? Now, finally, you know, to do with this Hugh Edwards, yes? Well, all of a sudden now, you know, you're hearing everywhere, mental health, mental health. Do you understand what I mean, yes? Well, I said it before on another one of my videos the other evening, yes? To me, for whatever he's done, well, me personally, I do not see that as mental health. I see your man there, whatever he's done, as knowing there we are perfectly well. There we are, what he was doing. Do you see? My delicious little babies. And I do agree. I was listening to the channels, you know, they're saying, oh, be kind and all this. Yes. Well, do you know what I mean? To me, my delicious little babies, well, they'll probably keep this in the news probably for the next couple of weeks or so, you know what I mean? There we are, and then it'll just disappear. Do you see? My delicious little babies. But no, I mean, I'm not saying, like I said before, I'm not saying that, you know, he hasn't had mental health issues. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that whatever he's done, he clearly, yes, he did. There we are. Knew what he was doing. My delicious little babies. But you see how the others and ones who are friends of his and all this, yes. Oh, you know, to go easy on him, there we are, to feel sorry for him. No, if he's done something wrong and he's made somebody's, whoever this individual is, or individuals, and he's made them worse with their health. I mean, if somebody's addicted, you know, like to a really hard substance, I mean, the worst thing in the world is to feed that habit, there we are, more. Do you know what I mean, my delicious baby? So I should imagine that, you know, whoever the victim is or victims, you know what I mean, they certainly would not have been having a very nice time. So no amount of ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change, my delicious little babies, was going to help them, was it? Do you see? My delicious little babies. But like I said, there's something about this story. I don't know. But there's something about this story where 2 and 2 is not coming to 4. Do you see? But no. I mean, I do not know this man. I mean, yes, he's been on our screen, sorry. So, of course, I know who he is. He's a newsreader, or was. But I do not know about his personal life, no. But to me, you know, it's all the timing when everything comes out. But I do feel sorry, you know, for the families involved that very sadly have gone through this. To do with Hugh Edwards. Do you see? But for all of his work colleagues and all this now, that everybody, you know, oh, you know, just go easy on him, you know what I mean, and feel sorry. No. You know, you cannot feel sorry for somebody who was feeding somebody else's addiction. Do you see what I mean? And making the situation 1,000 times worse. Now, I personally have seen, let's just say, certain addictions, yes? And I can well assure you now, my delicious babies, okay? And we do not know what particular addiction this was, okay? Well, I do know, but do you understand what I mean? But what I'm saying is that this is certainly not a walk in the park for the families either. Okay, my delicious babies, no, it is not. Okay, so I just wanted to end the video like that, really. You know, and not only that, we also have to look at Hugh Edwards' wife and bairns in all of this. Do you see what I mean? So, you know, this sort of drags through the mud a number of families and different things, doesn't it? Do you see? But obviously they're doing all this because, you know, it's more, you know, and I'm not being nasty, other distractions, isn't it? It's like one thing after another. Do you see? But to me, no. I just think for now, the best thing that Hugh Edwards can do is actually keep himself where he is. Do you know what I mean? Because to me, sounds very much to me as if he's caused as much damage, there we are, as what he can. Do you see? Mad Delicious Babies. Anyways, that's the end of my video. So, until my next video, thank you for listening. Just a number of different things today, okay? You know, wherever you are in the world, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are, okay? Please have a super duper time, okay? Because you only get one life, yes? And, you know, please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay? Because in this bonkers, crackers and crazy world that we live in, okay, my delicious babies, we have to find just one thing a day to smile about, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends or to some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delicious and that you love them so. Okay, so until my next video, thank you once again, you know, to anybody who even takes the time to even listen to my video, okay? I've just been talking about all sorts, really. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, but for me personally, I am just trying to, you know, keep up with what I can. Okay, my delicious babies. So until my next video, sending you all bright blessings, peace, love and harmony in each and every one of your lives, okay? And I certainly hope that the weather is super duper delicious and better where you are, my delicious little babies, than what it is here in my neck of the woods in the UK. So yeah, so until next time, sending you so much love. God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.